Well, it's mixed feelings. I've really been so privileged to lead Oak Ridge National Lab for almost 10 years now. It'll be 10 years at the end of June. So I'm sad to be going, but on the other hand, I'm excited about the new challenges I'll have with Battelle in Columbus. And I'm not cutting the ties with Tennessee. I'll continue to be involved in overseeing not just Oak Ridge, but other DOE labs on behalf of Battelle. It's been wonderful the last 19 years since we moved here in 1998. Well, I think the most important thing is the things that have happened here over the last 10 years, or really the last 19 years, really have been tremendous, but they're not really my achievements. It's the achievements of the nearly 5,000 people who come to work here every day to, solve great scientific problems, advance the clean energy agenda. We've got terrific new facilities. The lab's a very different place than it was in 1998 with the spallation neutron source, our nanoscience center, our supercomputers. We've made some important scientific discoveries and led some pretty significant multi-institution research partnerships with things like our Bioenergy Science Center and the Consortium for the Advanced Simulation of Light Water Reactors. I couldn't say that any one of those is a favorite, but maybe the thing I'm most proud of is over the last 10 years, we've hired a lot of terrific new staff. Over 70% of our scientists and engineers have been with us less than 10 years, actually. And those are the people that are going to chart the future for the lab, and they're outstanding. We still don't know a lot about what the priorities will be in the new administration. To be honest, not a lot was said about science in the election campaign. So it'll take a while as people get nominated and confirmed into the leadership positions for those priorities to become clear. But the lab's been around since 1943. We've seen a lot of changes in administration. In my tenure as lab director, we've had 3 secretaries of energy, and this will be the 4th with Secretary Perry once he's confirmed. The lab exists to meet the challenges of national priorities with the very best science and technology. And as those priorities change, we'll adapt. I think that science and engineering is really at the heart of driving the country forward, and I'm pretty confident we'll be able to respond once we understand what the priorities of the new administration are. Well, of course, the person who will succeed me as lab director will be coming out of a search process that's begun. Hopefully that'll be complete before I leave. We hope for a smooth transition. The key thing for this job, and I think any other like it, is just to have a real enthusiasm and passion for the mission and the institution. That part is easy, so I'm pretty confident that whoever replaces me will pick it up more or less instantaneously. Well, in my new role with Battelle, I'll be engaged in supporting Battelle's efforts in the governance and management of a number of the Department of Energy labs. And it certainly helps, having run one of them, to understand what they do. Over the years, I've had the opportunity to get to know many of the other labs pretty well. We collaborate with them a lot, whether it's with things like the spallation neutron source, which involves 6 DOE labs, or now the exascale computing project. So I hope I can use that background and knowledge to really tell the story of the labs, make the case nationally for the importance of what they do, why that mission deserves support, and then assist the labs in being as effective as they can in executing that mission. Well, to be honest, from a personal point of view, I think 10 years feels about right, and I think it'll be a good opportunity for the lab to bring in some new thoughts and some new directions, change can make people nervous, but it's also exciting, and I'm looking forward to it, and the lab is in great shape.